Welcome to the Els van Laken Breakthrough Podcast.
Hello, welcome to a new podcast. Today I'm going to talk about making choices when you feel your body is tired or your body needs rest. Well, how many of you recognize that your body doesn't give signs and you still go on? Or you think you need to finish that project, or things are not going to move forward, or you're not going to be able to do that program or that services of that product. I guess many of you also recognize maybe it's kind of like after COVID, after Corona time, where everything is exploding again and we are more than back into that rat race. And I don't know if there's something that we are still digesting from COVID, from that period of lockdown. And I don't know, probably we do, but we are not so conscious about it within our system, within our unconscious mind, within our inner feelings. So that could be. I was super happy, in fact, starting back after 7 weeks of holiday in the summer to start back on the 1st of September. All beautiful companies were starting back again with offline trainings and Yes to Trust. Lots of people bought our products. I was super happy because that gives me a lot more energy than having to do lots of work behind the scenes to allow people to trust themselves in the first place, trust themselves to do programs and trusting themselves and cleaning up the shit and sparkling more than before and trusting themselves, trusting the universe, trusting life, trusting each other. And even with all this positive energy and happiness, and I'm really happy, and I feel emotionally very strong, and I'm navigating through lots of things, and still I noticed that my physical health was going backwards quite fast. I didn't have any problems with my neck hernia in the summer, and I only started that in the 1st or 2nd September. Bang! I could feel him again. It's like an inner compass, my neck hernia. And so now we are 3rd week of October, or 4th week of October, and I have to balance all the time in my physical health, even if my mental and emotional health and my spiritual health is doing quite well. I'm navigating through things better than I have ever been before. And still, then the question is, for a person like me who is ambitious, that likes to help many people, likes to move things forward, bring projects forward, build the company, build the teams, when I'm feeling good for the rest, I would just continue and say, we'll handle it and everything will be okay. And I've learned concerning my physical health that I start listening more and more to my body, but also to external advices. Because if I do notice that my body is, for example, getting ill, or I get I don't know how you say that, like this blister on your lip because of your immune system that isn't great, or my left shoulder got blocked because of my neck hernia, and my healers were saying, Els, it's you're tired, and I was like, it's true. I do feel physically tiredness, but for the rest, I'm like an 8-year-old inside. And the beginning of this week, I really had to take a step back. I got kind of a big mirror from my acupuncturist. I think you say that in English too. And because I have many new projects still for autumn, and I'm loving it. And one of the things is that I want to do something for you guys concerning self-love. because I really believe that we all can love ourselves a little bit more, even maybe not a little bit more, but lots more. And so I want to do something special on the 2nd of December. And my whole team was very enthusiastic. Said, let's do that. And then on Monday, I got the second warning alert concerning my body, and on the 3rd. And I started being transparent on what people were telling me, energetic experts, physical experts. And so several of my coach colleagues of my team, they started contacting me saying that it's time to calm down, to not do the project on the 2nd of December. And I feel that many resistance, like it's beginning very much resistance in my body, saying, no, I want to be there for the world and help lots of people. And I have everything already clear for that day. I have the program, I have everything. But when you are doing a new project and you want to do it good, there's lots of things also in the back office that needs to be worked at. And I'm still finalizing the rounds or like the selection for a personal assistant, so I don't have her or him yet. So that means many of the things I'm concerning creating content I'm doing myself. And luckily I also have lots of other people helping me out on the execution, but concerning content creation, it's mostly me. So it was a tough choice, but on Monday evening I decided I'm not going to do that project, or I'm at least not going to do it for the 2nd of December. I'm going to look for January or February. And maybe some of you who are listening understand what I'm talking about, because some of you could think, yeah, but when there's a physical problem, you just listen to your body and it's finished, and you just listen and point. It was really an act of self-love to really postpone the project. But I was wondering, how many of you recognize it, that even if your body is giving you signs, you feel you feel good, you feel mentally good, you feel emotionally good, you feel like you can still handle the world and still go on. And it's true, like I've been regulating myself more this week, and I can already put my arm up again, the left arm, and everything is already physically better. So yeah, it's sometimes when I was working in Danone, they sometimes told me reculer pour mieux sauter else, and that means in French, slowing down to accelerate later on even better. So yeah, I don't know, I wanted to share this with you because being an entrepreneur and playing big, which is really what we want you guys to do. Playing big means playing is enjoying life. Play, have fun. Do what you want. And I was not playing all the time anymore. I saw that the last 2-3 weeks, the appointments with my friends I was canceling. My massage with manager, the healing I was canceling. So I wasn't playing anymore as I wanted to. And playing big means big is on your terms, on the way how you want to do it. So yeah, I love to create new projects. What I don't love is do all the back office and make mails to announce things, all these kind of things we are behind the scene. I love to work before the scene, but behind the scene, I noticed that it's giving me stress because you have to think about everything, because everyone needs to be briefed, and you have to brief them on everything, and sometimes people do not think also a step further. Just a very stupid example, we recruited there were people from Sweden in our masterclass yesterday, and then no one of the team thought about or at least there's only one person working on everything which is payment links, but no one made a reflection on, there's people from Sweden, so we have to add Sweden in our payment system. So like 3/4 of an hour before the masterclass starts, I check and I see, oh my God, there is no Sweden in the payment link. And then of course people cannot react like in a half an hour and fix things just in the evening. But these are kind of things that are stressing me out sometimes, and then I start worrying. And my acupuncturist, he told me on Monday, Els, you really do a lot of mental thinking and also worrying, and it takes a lot of energy away from you. You think maybe because you cannot see it, because it's not physically, that it doesn't take energy away from you. And I started realizing when we were working on the trauma masterclass, well, worrying is the survival mechanism. So I need to get out of my survival mechanism to worry all the time and to how do you say, to tire myself mentally. So maybe some of you also recognize it, that you keep on talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking in your head about lots of things. And even some of you probably can also go into doom thinking sometimes, and blocking yourself because of mental processes. So what I just want to say with this podcast is, I'm also not perfect, and sometimes it can really help if you guys can also see that I'm struggling still with certain things, and self-care and self-love, it's for a reason, and I'm bringing this to the world because sometimes it's also a blind spot. So luckily I have people around me who help me also to see and say, hey, Els, now you're going too far, you have to stop. So I wanted to share this because I hope you are surrounded too by people who are caring about you, and also sometimes give you a sign to say, hey, stop it, and that you make the right choice to prioritize or delay certain things so that you can play big and live life at the fullest.
Thanks for your presence. Check out more inspiration on elsvanlaken.com, and let's spread the positive energy together by sharing this podcast with your friends, family, and business partners. Do you want to contact us personally? That's possible. Just send us a mail on hello@elsvanlaken.com and we answer all mails personally. Talk to you soon.